Okay, welcome back. Another What's in the Box. This is a GMT game. I have seen lots of pictures of this box, but I have not seen. And oh yeah, welcome back to Tony's Board Life. Yada yada yada, all that good stuff. Yep. So let's go ahead and see what's in the box. I can kind of already peek. Now, I was a little late on getting this because it was funny. My credit card was stolen, and so when this went to get charged, uh, I hadn't got the card number yet, so I had to do that. But I had actually found out I could order 2 copies on accident instead of just the one, and I've been getting really big into these games. I have all of them. This is 10. I have every single one of them. And I will continue because I really do like the Queen series. So it's All Bridges Burning, the Red Revolt in White, Guard in Finland, VPJ Apparonen, Coin Series Volume 10. Yeah, it's got the blue GMT logo, and then there's the red GMT logo. Okay, let's take a look. In late January 1918, in the newly independent nation of Finland, the working class rose up in revolt, taking control of the most major population centers in Finland. The revolt led to the short but brutal civil war between the Reds and the Whites, in which the European superpower at the time, the German Empire, and the revolutionary Russia became involved. Oh, there we go. People sticking their heads in, and we're guilty of it too. The revolt culminated in a year-long political turbulence in the context of the collapse of the Tsarist Russia, as well as excessive and rapid industrialization with nearly feudal conditions in parts of Finnish countryside. All of this came inflaming up into violent class conflict. The political moderates, the civil war threatened to ruin Finnish national independence and achieved from Russia only weeks before. In All Bridges Burning, Red Revolt, and White Guard in Finland, 1917-1918, the Red player seeks to stage a successful revolt and hold on to the gains, while the White Senate faction seeks to beat back the Reds and restore control of the major towns. The third faction, the Moderates, fight for the political survival of parliamentary democracy, as well as all the competing and volatile national sentiments, conciliatory enough for the stable post-conflict settlement. All Bridges Burning, Red and White Guard in Finland features familiar card-assisted coin series system, adapted for 3 players, 3 factions with all their own political asymmetric abilities, and military and political aims deal with the unpredictable exigencies of the varied deck of historical event cards and gameplay divided into characteristically distinct phases: the pre-war build-up and the Civil War itself. A full cards-based solitaire system is included. That's one of the things that got me into that. So complexity 5, solitaire ability 9. So yeah, let's open this up and see what we got. By the way, I've got ID Gesture all over the place with these games. I do not like that at all. So I don't want to damage my boxes. So I am going to do this. Okay. Bingo. Okay. Let's rip that shrink. Okay. I like the artwork. It's a little different. And actually, let's see, does it have the triangle? Yep. So the older ones, that was Tuesday. Wow, man, I've been yawning like crazy today. The non-modern ones, so Falling Sky and Pendragon, have more like a Celtic, and both of those actually did have to deal with the Celtic empires. And the modern ones have all the triangle coins. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, rules of play. Well, one thing that I'm hoping is that these are starting. Luckily, a lot of the coins starting to be a little bit different than every other coin. So yeah. Resources control. Cells on the map. Use the cells on a map to mark to track the total number of reds and send cells. Okay. Vassalage. Okay. Sequence. Okay, so it's a it's a 3-player game, so it's a little different. Interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how this works out. Definitely gonna have to go through the rules on this. Okay, we have the usual commands. The moderate commands, they have a rally, they have a message, and so the negotiate and politics. Germany to act before the player faction. Oh, so some with Germany. I'm really interested to see how this goes. I know there are plenty of video playthroughs out there, so I'm really, really curious to see how it turns out. Actually, kind of like having that up there. Okay, and then we have the non-players, which are interesting enough as it is. Okay, so setup. Okay, I think there's actually only one. It looks like there's only one setup. Okay. Four propaganda cards, and then separately shuffle the 21 event cards, and 17, 21. Yeah, this should be a shorter, possibly a shorter game. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, playbook. Introduction. The history. I'll probably read the historical background. I do not know much about this topic, which is one of the reasons why I do Wargame. And this is a lot for the history behind it. Good color. Okay. Now, if it is a non-player example, play good. Okay. Let's take a look here. Do they have the event background? There we go. Yep. Not all of them show the picture of the card, though. 12. See, it's like 13 doesn't. 14 doesn't. Okay. Oh, different sources. Finnish language sources, English language sources. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Okay. Go through that. Oh, man. Not much on the counter size. Counter numbers. It's not too much there. Oops. Wow, almost pushed out the news button. Red terror, white terror. And yeah, okay, so that's the opposite sides. Active opposition, passive support, active support, prop card. Well, yeah, these controls are vice versa, and then we have the red side and then the white side here. So, but not that many components to punch out. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we got 1, 2. I bet there's gonna be 3. Yep. Okay. 3 command. 3 cards here. So you have the Senate. You have the Reds, the Senate, the Moderates, and then the German action. I'm really kind of curious how that works out. Okay. So it's like a fourth player. Okay. Ooh. Solitaire play aid. Okay. It's not a fold out. Oh, you have different non-player event instructions for the cards. Okay. Interesting. The propaganda cards. Attack procedures. Oh, cool. Okay, interesting. We'll see how that turns out. Oh, good. We'll put that to the side. It looks like it's going to be a horizontal, but I'm not sure. And it's definitely a smaller. Okay, so we've got 3 dice. Interesting. We've got the non-player deck. Oh, interesting. So we'll open that in a minute. And then we have the event cards. This is a capability. I'm going to have to really look at that. It's different. And then we've got our usually wooden bits. And that'll be gone there. Okay, so let's take a look at... Let me move the box out of the way here. This should be back. So let's take a look at the map. Because if this is a horizontal, I'll be able to play it using live. Live or real pieces, unlike my current playthrough of Liberty or Death. It's definitely a smaller map. Ooh. Okay, it is a horizontal map. And it actually is quite a smaller map. Actually, this is closer to the... quite a bit smaller. I've got a little bit of... My box is farting over here. Okay. Let's make it... There we go. Okay. Oh, interesting. Political, 8th workday. Okay. And as just looking at this is going to be a good easy map to display. I can use this setup, so that'll be good. Oh, my boys are home, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up these cards. Let's open these up and see what we got. Let's go ahead and zoom in here so you guys can see. Okay. How do we know? This is definitely different. It's whites, moderates, red, whites. So the blue's got to be the moderate. Reds, whites. It's capability. Does each one go? There's definitely some difference on this game. Okay, so there's a propaganda card. Okay, so it's not like some of the games. Oh, that's a phase 2 entering. Okay. Okay, I gotta check this out real quick. Because this is different. Where's my rule book? Here it is. Okay. So I gotta check this out real quick here. Now, how is this different? Okay. Resources control. That's all the same. I'm assuming. Okay. Event card. When executing the event card, potentially all 3 factions may execute commands implemented in the event or pass. Any of these factions whose cylinder is eligible in the eligible box selects from the options in the order 1st, 2nd, 3rd based on the space they occupy. A faction with its cylinder in the ineligible box does nothing. If the card has a German action phase on the symbol at the top and the game is in the phase 2, the Germans will attempt to execute options. Okay. At the start of the game, determine the faction order randomly, then place the cylinders. Yeah, then place the cylinders of the three factions on the first, second, and third spot of the eligible factions. Thereafter, the faction's eligibility order is dictated solely by the actions they take. If a faction opts to pass, moves its cylinder to the first spot in the A. Okay. The faction receiving the resources and remains eligible for the upcoming card. The next eligible faction now has the option to pass or continue. First eligible. The first faction to play, unless they pass, determines the horizontal row from which they move. Okay, so this is very similar. So we have either event, command, special activity. Oh, so these are exactly the same. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so these are exactly the same. So it goes here, or here, or here. Okay. After each faction has either passed or executed, shift all the faction cylinders to the eligible again, except the faction that chose command and special activity. That's that one. Okay. That's a little different. So you can choose. So if they choose limited command, they can either do limited command or that. Okay. So, okay. It goes to ineligible. As a reminder for this, the CD and SA boxes of the sequence play track are highlighted in darker gray. The factions return to the eligible factions in alphabetical order of the letters of the respective boxes. Okay, so this is A, B, C. So if they choose D, then C. Okay. Or is that an A? No. Oh, no, that would be A. So these would go first, second, A, B, if there's one in here, would be second, and then C would be, okay. That's definitely a different system. Okay, that's interesting. So it's not the cards here that really show you who goes. And it seems like they really show you like who would be good ones for those. And I'm assuming that the colors are probably, there's probably something for the solo. So, and speaking of the solo cards, so this is the second game that's got something like this, because Gandhi's got it, and I know they're working on a bot system for this, for the for Fire in the Lake. So that'll be interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put the cap on that. And then let's take a look here. So we have the blue card for the non-player. We have the white card. 2, 3, 4, 5. So each of them have 5. This one's got 6. And the blues got 5 as well. Okay. So let's take a look at the whites. So just taking a look here. So phase 1 and sell and sell is available. So probably if they don't take the event, then you pull a card. I'll have to double check on that, but this makes sense because it's rally, then foreign relations, and then prepare, rally, activism, terror, attack. Now, what I'm kind of curious is when you're done with it, do you shuffle them again? Jeez, look at me throwing the cards all over the place. So definitely probably going to have to sleeve these, I'm betting. So it looks like, yes. Yeah, so I'm really gonna have to read up on some of this, but oh no, this has got 6 too. The red's got 6. They're just really sticky cards right now, like they stick together. That means the blue, I think the blue has 6 too. It's just gotta unstick them. No, no, nope. They only have 5. The blues only got 5. Okay. So here are the 5 bot cards. So, yep. Okay, so there we go, guys. Here we go. All bridges burning. GMT coin series number 9. And I had just reorganized a lot of things to make sure that I had capabilities to put this in. And I'll have to get these sleeves pretty quickly because I've opened them. Dice, board, player aid, or put those right here. Player aids, playbook, and rulebook. And we are good to go. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Plan on a a video for Liberty or Death coming up soon, as well as I'm still working on my Rock of the Marne series as well. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.